Hey everyone, and welcome to another reading vlog. I'm starting this one late, and I must say that it is partly due, I guess, to the fact that I'm still not really in a big reading mood. You know, my previous reading vlog, in my opinion, had very little reading in it, and so far this week I have not been reading that much neither, but I definitely do want to kind of settle down now for the rest of the evening and go through my current read because, you know, I need to finish something. I feel like I need to finish something, especially since this book is not on my official December TBR. And so I don't want to go into next week and still have this one pending. So I hopefully will finish it today, and that is Dawn Shard by Brandon Sanderson. Not that this means anything to anybody, but so this is Dawn Shard by Brandon Sanderson. This is not a cover. This is like chapter 8 where I am at, clearly. But so Dawn Shard is a Stormlight novella, and it is the novella that takes place between books 3 and 4. So I've actually already read Stormlight Archive 4. You can find 20,000 videos about it on my channel at this point in time. But I hadn't read Dawn Shard before reading Rhythm of War because it turned out that my Oathbringer reread was taking me a lot longer than I had anticipated. So, you know, I didn't have the time to dive into Dawn Shard before it. And I must say that even though in principle I should be loving this one, I don't know whether I just have too high expectations for it or something like that, but I'm really not finding myself picking it up. But so in this one, we're actually following a character who has lost the use of her legs. And so in this novella, she's going on a sort of adventure with a crew who's kind of reluctant to accept her as their leader. And she's going to this sort of like mysterious island where everybody who goes there kind of mysteriously disappeared or they never make it. And so, yeah, I very much enjoyed that. I was super excited when I heard that it was set on that island because we already had a glimpse of that island in one of these sort of like interludes to one of the to one of the Stormlight Archives books, but and I very much loved that interlude, so I was super happy to know that we have a novella set there. And I will say that I'm definitely enjoying the reflections about disability and the way in which Brandon Sanderson is tackling it in this book so far, but something is just not grabbing me so far. I don't know whether it's, for example, Lopen, which I like Lopen, but if you've seen any of my Stormlight Archive content, you'll know that I resent Brandon Sanderson for healing Lopen and for not giving us like this sort of radiant physical disability representation that I would have loved to see. And I don't know whether that has anything to do with it or whether Lopen is just really that. Lopen usually is sort of like the comic relief to a Stormlight Archive book, and I don't know whether I like his perspective in and of itself all that much. But so I'm hoping to just dive into it a little bit more tonight, and then hopefully at some point really get that rush that Sanderland will have to start taking place, because I'm like 40% into the book at this point in time. So we'll have to see. I'll probably end up loving it by the end, but I will say that this is one of the few times where I'm actually not that invested into the book, into a Brandon Sanderson book at this point. I know a lot of people are constantly talking about, like I see a lot of people who try to read Brandon Sanderson who are like, ugh, I'm struggling with it, it's such a slow book, it's such a slow start. And I never have that experience, but this is the first time that I actually also have that. So I'm gonna assume that, like all of those people, by the end of the book, I am going to be like, ah, this is why everybody loves Brandon Sanderson. Hey guys, I'm so frozen. It is the 6th of December, it is Sinterklaas here in Belgium, so I went to my sister earlier today to go and deliver the Sinterklaas gifts and Sinterklaas candy to my godchild. And so we, because of restrictions, have to sit outside the entire time, but it's like 5 degrees out at the moment. So yeah, I was kind of frozen, more or less, you know. It was fun to be there in any case. And I did, of course, get a hot beverage and a blanket, but still, it was just a little bit too cold. So now I have on like my super warm, you know, I don't know whether you look. Don't know whether you saw them or not. So I have on my like super nice comfy slippers, and I got on my blanket, which is warming me up. But so yeah, time to show you guys my Sinterklaas candy because I also got some Sinterklaas gifts. So my mother delivered the Sinterklaas treats to my sister. So I have marzipan in the shape of fruits. I have Sinterklaas figurines in chocolate. I have knickknackjes, delicious. I have marzipan potato balls. And then I have some mandarins, which is also very common. I don't know what the hell this is. This is probably something that accidentally ended up in my bag. So that is it in terms of the candy. But then my mother also gave me this little Santa to decorate my shelves with. And the most surprising thing is she gave me this tea advent calendar. So it's a Puka tea advent calendar. But if you guys know, then you know that I already have a withered tea calendar. So I'm gonna be drinking a whole lot of tea in the month of December, clearly. So, second week of me showing you guys into my junk room, but I received a package today. I finally received my US cover for Rhythm of War by Brandon Sanderson. So I'm going to be showing you guys in a little bit of a b-roll some of the like beautiful art that is included in this edition, which wasn't in the UK edition. But you might see that I have a second copy. So I accidentally pre-ordered the US paperback twice, but so the second copy actually has some damage to the spine, so I'm going to see if I can return it. I hope they do. But I also, a little of a splurge, yeah, I know, I shouldn't have. I purchased a desktop computer. So, yeah. Basically, this all started with me saying that I needed a second screen because this is my work setup. So you have a very bad monitor that I got from my father, and then you have my work laptop. So my work laptop, I'm having some pain in my neck because, you know, I have to look down all the time to look at it. And so I was like saying like, yeah, maybe want a second screen. And then as I was discussing that, I was saying like, yeah, for a while I've been considering making this little area of my junk room into sort of like editing and gaming hub. And so I bought myself a desktop computer. So basically what I'm going to be doing now is actually preparing this junk area of my junk room in order to make it clean, make it you know, orderly, so that I can just install the new PC tomorrow because it's going to arrive tomorrow already. So yeah, I just definitely don't want to be losing too much time on this tomorrow because I know that I'll be very excited to kind of get started with my new PC and maybe like check out some games already. Definitely want to try out the Lara Croft Tomb Raider series because I used to play Tomb Raider a lot when I was a teenager, and so I haven't played in a very long time. So I definitely want to try out some of the newer games in that franchise. So say hello to my desktop. Look at that fancy lighted keyboard. Didn't need it, but hey, that's the one they proposed. And there's my new baby. But so yeah, I'm going to be playing some Civilization. I have been trying it. I suck at it for the moment, but hopefully I'll get better. But so yeah, I should probably also refer to what happened with the books. So as I said earlier, I accidentally pre-ordered 2, but 1 arrived damaged, so I'm trying to get that returned. And so they asked me for pictures, and then they just got back to me and they told me like, yeah, sorry that this damage happened. We'll send you a new one. You don't need to return the other one. But that would mean I'll have 3 copies. So I'm still trying to get them to just give me a refund. I have no problem sending back that one. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end up with 3 copies. And I don't know what to do with them. Yeah. So that has been that part of my day. But so in terms of reading, not a whole lot has happened. I have started Jesus. I have started Before the Coffee Gets Cold, Tales from the Cafe by Toshikazu Kawaguchi, which is the sequel to Before the Coffee Gets Cold. This is a time travel novel in which we are following a cafe in which you can travel back in time, but whatever you do in the past does not have any impact on the present. You know, it doesn't change what is the reality of the present. It's going to look at, like, you know, why do people still want to go to the past even if they cannot really change anything. And so I'm not really that far into it, you know. I've been reading it only at night and I've really just been very tired, and I was kind of hoping to get further in today, but since I'm gonna be starting a real game this time of Civilization, I was just doing the tutorial earlier. I'm afraid I'm probably not gonna have much time to read tonight. So I'm hoping that during the weekend, but who am I kidding, during the weekend I'm also gonna be playing it. So I think my December reading months is kind of screwed at this point in time, because it's a game for which I need my mind. It's a strategy game, and so I cannot even combine it with like an audiobook, because I need to be where is the focus? Because I need to be like present enough. So yeah, sorry. So yeah, we'll see what ends up happening with my December. I definitely also need to like get a move on editing as well. So that definitely tomorrow evening I definitely need to edit this vlog. I need to edit my Saturday video, preferably my Sunday video as well, so that I do have a little bit more pre-filmed again, because I started a week with like 4 videos pre-filmed, and at this point I just have tomorrow's video pre-filmed, which, you know, I like considering the fact that I'm going to be filming, considering the fact that I have a new video out every single day for the month of December, I want to be more on top of it than I am currently. But so yeah guys, I think that this is going to be the final sort of clip that I'm filming. I'll just maybe give you a sort of like final glimpse of Civilization, and that is just going to be it. Sorry that there wasn't a lot of reading this week. I too am hoping that there's going to be a little bit more reading in the next vlogs.